I just got ready for the day because I have to shoot content in this bikini from 𝙇𝙉𝙉𝙆𝙎. This color is beautiful, but I'm a little nervous because I was sent this bikini bottom in extra small, which typically I would be a small, but as you can see, there's not much material here, so that should be interesting. I think this color is going to look the best with some gold jewelry, so I think I might wear these earrings, which are my favorite. They're so nice and lightweight. They're from Walmart. And then I'm debating if I want to wear a necklace, but I also have these gorgeous gold bangles. That could be a vibe. Girls for the girls. I just finished shooting content in this beautiful bikini. This color is so good. But I ended up throwing on the gold bangles and I switched the earrings to the simple gold hoops. I felt like it was a bit too much with the other earrings. Then my classic gold charm necklace that I just wear with everything. It's the one from TJ Maxx that I feel like I talk about all the time, but it works so good with a lot of different outfits, even just like with a bikini. I think it just adds extra something. The pool is pretty cold today, but I got lucky because it is so nice out today. It's been gloomy here since like the past 5 days almost, it feels like. So it feels good to finally have some sun, and not to mention I was able to shoot some content outside while getting a tan at the same time. What better could I ask for? And the pool guy came yesterday, I think, to clean, so that definitely helped out too, that the pool is pretty clean today. And now that I'm in the water, it doesn't even feel that cold, to be honest. When I first got in, I was freezing. I feel like I haven't showed you back here in a while, but this is the back side of the house. Our room is on the other side of the house with the balcony that you typically see with all our plants on it. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably recognize this palm because I take so many pictures in front of it. But it is really pretty back here with all the greenery. And we have these really tall hedges. And then we have another greenery wall over here. And then a big old concrete wall over here on this side of the pool because it's literally built into a hill / mountain. And then on the other side of these hedges is where our trail is that we always walk. I feel like I vlog it quite a bit, but it goes back this way through this little hillside over here. It's so gorgeous back there. So while we live here, we try to utilize having this because when we move from here, we're gonna miss this for sure. One thing I like about this pool is the little flower details on the side. The tile I think is so pretty. We got Dev in the hot tub.
It's not hot though. It feels good. Ready for summer to be here.
Oh yeah. You just had a birthday.
Yep.
Looking better than ever.
28.
25 for me.
Doesn't take long to get some sun when it's strong out here. I want to go on vacation now.
Where you want to go, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Destin.
If you're subscribed, you already knew that answer.
Maybe somewhere different in Florida this time. If you guys have any recommendations, put them in the chat.
The chat. The comments down below.
What a beautiful day.
Don't let it get away.
This is how California should be every day.
I know.
But January, February, March, April, not too hot this year.
Yeah, it feels so much better in the hot tub. It's like lukewarm, but it feels actually pretty warm because of the pool that I was just in. It's freezing. We really don't utilize this pool enough. But also, earlier in the year, because of the time change, it doesn't get that much sun.
No.
Now it's like starting to get more sun. I ended up finishing those 2 books I showed you in the last vlog. So you know I went and bought this one, Malibu Rising, because I just read Daisy Jones and the Six, and I really like her writing style. I thought that book was really good. So I'm about like a 1/4 of the way through this one, and I'm loving it already. Obviously, it references Malibu a lot, and it's one of my favorite areas here in California. There's nothing I love more than reading out in the sun because it makes time go by so fast, but it's just like a pleasant feeling just reading a good book in the sun. And also I feel like I just haven't felt the sun on my skin in too long, so loving that right now. Everything's so green right now. Looks beautiful.
We got all that rain.
Yeah, it did rain a lot. How cool, this is literally in our backyard. Look at the flowers on it. It is so hot today. Wow. Nothing like getting a tan and some exercise at the same time.
Full vitamin D action.
I haven't been on this hike in like over a month. And last time I was here, it was still kind of gloomy when we were doing this hike.
Yeah.
And we were still seeing lots of like rattlesnakes. Last time you were hiking, you saw a lone coyote, huh?
Yeah. We had a standoff.
I don't care how many times you do this hike, it never gets any easier. It has lots of nice hills, and so I feel like I really noticed my legs get into shape pretty quickly once I'm pretty consistent with doing this. It doesn't even look that steep on the camera, but she's a monster. Oh man. Also, when I'm going uphill, I focus my weight more on the back of my heels because I feel like it's a better booty workout. It's pretty smoggy today, but that is downtown LA. The butterflies are back. I wonder what kind of butterfly that is. It has really pretty stripes. They always hang on this bush. I wonder what kind of bush this is because I really like it. Look at all these beautiful mountains. Oh, there's a little bee. Kind of crazy that a cactus, like a succulent like this, well, I guess they hold on to a lot of water. The fact that they can even flower in this heat. Got the new hiking boots on, trying them out for the first time. So far, so good. I appreciate these trees up here. The hair had to go up. It was way too hot. I had to throw my other hiking boots away because they pretty much fell apart, but I did have them for at least 2 years, I want to say. So the other day we went to the Big 5 Sporting Goods out here and I picked up some new ones. And they were only like 30-ish bucks, which is a great price for how long they last.
That was pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they've been great so far, but I also have the foot inserts in there, so it gives it a little bit more support and like cush. Hiking out here, you pretty well need shoes like this, not just like regular tennis shoes, because when you're going downhill, it's easy to slide, so you need a little bit more traction. I love all these dainty little yellow flowers. Beautiful. This house over here is like a castle. It is ginormous. I'm so sweaty now. That was definitely a good workout. So I just realized my outfit is thrifted. Not really that it's an outfit per se, but this sports bra I have on, I thrifted. Same with these little athletic shorts. I always find these in the men's section at Goodwill, and they even have a little zipper pocket. But I always feel like I can find some good sports bras when I'm thrifting. But I'm about to make a smoothie because these bananas need to be used up before they go bad, because to be honest, they're kind of on the verge right now. So I'm gonna make a little smoothie for me and Tevin. I always like to put the banana in first just because I feel like once I add in the frozen fruit and everything, it just kind of blends better. Especially with this blender that we have here. It's some kind of ninja blender and I absolutely hate it. I think it's a terrible design, but it gets the job done. I usually only do 2 bananas, but because I'm sharing with Devin today, I figured I'd do 3. And then I like to put a little bit of this coconut milk and almond milk blend. This is the toasted coconut flavor, and I kind of like this one the best. I have a little bit left in this one. And then for yogurt, this is the best one. It actually even tastes good on its own, which is kind of crazy for being dairy-free. And it's even unsweetened, and I still think it tastes good, but I love to add yogurts like this into my smoothie because it creates a really nice consistency. Sometimes I'll even just eat this in a bowl with a packet of blackberries or raspberries and blueberries, but I've kind of been liking it with the blackberries, and it kind of gives it, you know, a little bit more sweetness, and it's a really good treat. So for frozen fruit, I'm gonna add some of these wild blueberries. I really like the wild blueberries the best versus just the regular blueberries. They're a little bit smaller in size, but something about them I think just tastes better. And then you can't go wrong with the triple berry medley. This combination together is probably one of my favorites. Please tell me who over at Ninja thought a loose blade like this was a good idea. It makes no sense to me. No! Oh my gosh, this is a major fail. So other than that being the worst pour I've ever possibly done, they look beautiful and so yummy. I just put on this bikini because I think I'm gonna go in the pool for like a quick 30-ish minutes or so. But I don't know why I have not worn this bikini yet. It's so cute. This is the tag that was on the bikini. I have been trying so hard to befriend this crow that flies up on our balcony quite often. If you've watched any of the other vlogs, you know that we have a squirrel. His name is Bucky. I'm not actually sure if it's a girl or boy, to be honest, but we call him Bucky. And he comes by every day, but ever since I've been back here in LA, I have not seen him once. I don't know what is going on. I'm really sad about it because I love seeing his cute little face every day. So I don't know what the issue is, but now I'm trying to befriend this crow. And it says that they like to eat peanuts too, and that's okay for them. So I've been putting peanuts out on the balcony for it, and it's been flying up every day, but it's still super skittish of me. So maybe over time, obviously, he'll warm up to me a little bit. I don't know why I'm calling everything a him. I don't actually know how to tell for a bird or a squirrel if it's female or male. So if you have any idea, just let me know in the comments. But now I gotta think of a name for my new crow friend. He just flew up here on the balcony a minute ago, but then he saw me and flew off. So I put some peanuts on the ledge over here, hoping that he'll come by again. We also need to run to Lowe's soon because I need to pick up some soil to repot these plants because it's been a while and they just need cleaned up again because they're outside. So they just need a little extra TLC. And same for over here. I think we're gonna replace this strawberry plant with something else because it's not practical to have up here on our balcony with all the birds and the squirrels. They basically like will eat on it all the time. So we just weren't thinking that through when we got that. My face definitely got pink today. The UV ray was actually, I think, a 10, and it got up to like 95-ish almost. And what's crazy is I think tomorrow is gonna be even hotter. And I think we want to have like a pool day. I think wearing a hat is going to be in the cards for me tomorrow. But also I'm going to put some aloe on my face tonight. We have some aloe that grows in the yard downstairs, so that's very convenient. And I find that it heals a sunburn so fast when you can get fresh aloe like that. I feel like this whole vlog has just been me reading, being out in the sun, and by the pool, which I'm not mad about. But I'm just sitting here waiting for my crow friend to come back, but I don't think it's happening. There he is. he's assessing the situation. I don't. I'm gonna throw him a peanut. Peanut secured. And he's off. He's prancing away. Now I just gotta get him used to coming up to me. Oh, he's got a friend. He's like, where the hell did you get that, dude? He said, don't worry about it. Maybe I can throw him one too. Add befriending the crows to my list of hobbies lately. Apparently I've seen on TikTok where if you give crows little things like this, you know, they will return the favor and give you little gifts of some kind. So, we'll see. I don't know. He's watching me. You're wringing wet.
This is a HIIT workout in 94-degree weather.
You look like you just got out of the pool, honey. Ew, it's dripping on me.
Whoa, incredible.
I told you. See, you scared him off. Whoa, those bikers flew down the hill. Oh my god, you look really tan next to me. You look pale. You look great. What the fuck?
Got the sun today, the workout in.
Uh-huh.
Feeling good.
My hair is just purely sweat at this point, I feel like. How many steps do you think we got today?
Wow.
You had to guess.
20,000.
Uh-huh. We did our usual weekend walk to the Americana, which is roughly about 3-ish miles one way and then 3 miles back. But then when we're there, we're walking around a lot. So we ended up walking 8.6 miles today. And mind you, it was probably another 90 degree day again. And we did 20,113 steps. So that was our workout for the day. And now we're of course in the pool again, which I feel like I've been in this whole vlog at this point. We've literally spent this whole weekend swimming. But it's almost 6 p.m. now, so we thought we would reward ourselves by getting back in the pool. It feels so good. It's a little chilly still, but it feels kind of refreshing. What the helly?
Yeah.
The heliante?
Damn, I got red today. Got some salad.
I don't feel burned at all, actually. What the helly?
Another good day in California.
We try to utilize walking to the Americana as much as we can because we live close to it right now-ish. Like I said, it's about like 3 miles walking. And it's just like a really popular area in California, and it's just really nice to people watch and walk around, and there's all kinds of different shops and stuff, so it's just a fun weekend thing to do, especially when it's really nice out, of course.
Yeah, a good way to like get lunch and get our steps in.
Yeah.
Get outside.
They also have like the indoor Galleria part, but the outside is the cutest.
It does take up the whole day though.
Yeah. Yeah, we sat down for a while. We went to Pressed Juicery, which is one of my favorite places to get ice cream because I don't feel bad eating it at all because they sweeten it with dates and it's actually like really, really good. So we got the chocolate freeze and split that, and it was just like a nice treat out in the sun. We did a quick buzz around Barnes & Noble. I love going in there.
Gonna finish your book?
Yeah. I only have like a fourth left of this book I've been reading. So far it's been really good, but I can't officially rate a book until I'm all the way through it because sometimes the endings aren't as satisfactory. Once I finish it for sure, I'll let you know. But so far it's been really good. Because the first book I read from her was Daisy Jones and the Six, which I've mentioned, I'm sure, because I love that book so much. So I just feel like she's probably an author that I will like all of her books. So I got the 7 Husbands one too. I don't remember the full official title of it, but I know that's been a really popular one. But I'll probably end up reading the rest of her books as well. I really like this bikini. It's really good. And I like this color. I think this is my color. It's like a deeper kind of mauve brown. So if they still have this, I'll link it down below for you because it just feels like a nice, good quality bikini. My legs shot. I really feel it in my thighs. I thought I'd be a lot more sunburned today.
You're gonna hike tomorrow? I'm a little red, huh?
I was feeling so fried yesterday though.
No, we almost could have got more sun.
I know, but I didn't feel good anymore. You know when you're in the sun and it doesn't feel good anymore?
Yeah.
That's how I was feeling. I took an everything shower and I feel so much better. My hair was feeling so gross because it was so hot this weekend, so I was just like extra sweaty, you know. But I'm still using my K18 products I was sent. I think this will be my 4th time using this now. And it says to use it for 4 to 6 washes and then ever so often as needed, so I will say I'm loving what it's doing to my hair so far. I feel like I can actually see and feel a difference. And for having thin hair, I don't feel like either of the products weigh it down at all, which is super important, especially even when I use the hair oil in here, but I don't use that much, so I feel like I'm being pretty cautious with it. And I pretty well just stick to using that on the ends of my hair. And then just a little bit on my front money pieces here. But if you're wanting to revamp your hair a little bit, I would definitely recommend these K18 products, even if you just get these samples to try out for yourself, because I do feel like it feels really good in my hair. And if you didn't know, I am very much on my hair growth journey right now because being a blonde, it is so hard to maintain healthy hair, especially when it's fine and thin. So doing my heatless curls has been helping out a lot, but also trying to find nice products like this that are also helping to just overall improve my hair health has just been working wonders. So before I end off this vlog, I wanted to give you a official book review since I've finished quite a few of these. So these are the 2 I showed in one of the last vlogs as well that I had brought with me here to California. This was the first one I read, which to be honest was a little bit of a messed up story for me. It was pretty good, but I think I would have to rate it a 6 out of 10 just because the story was a little bit too bizarro for me that I wouldn't necessarily say it's a book you have to read, but I could see why a lot of people liked this book and recommended it, if that makes sense, because it does have a few twists and turns in it that, you know, you really like want to get through the book to see what the hell actually happens. But also at the same time, it's one of those books that I would be perfectly content if I didn't read this story, because once I got to the end I was a little bit like WTF, you know. But now this book was a nice read. I would definitely recommend this one. Books like this are so nice to read as you're moving into the warmer months because they just kind of get you excited for that beachy, summery feel, and this one was so perfect for that. So if you're going to the beach anytime soon, or if you just want to get yourself, you know, a little bit more excited for the warmer weather coming up, definitely recommend this one. And it's a little bit of a shorter read. I've never read any books by this author either, but definitely a cutesy little read. And for the book I was talking about most in this vlog, Malibu Rising, I did really appreciate this storyline, but I'd still probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really did like the read, but I felt like once I got to the end of the book, I wasn't super satisfied with it. I would still definitely recommend reading it, and it definitely gave me a deeper appreciation for Malibu because it is one of my favorite places here in California, and just reading how the author talks about it just gets me even more excited to go back there. And I just like the way she explains California and kind of just how wild it was back in the 80s. I can only imagine. And if you are someone who's all about the California vibes, this book will do it for you. And I personally do think she is a very good author. I think she knows how to tell a story very well. So then we have this book by the same author, of course, that I've seen a million people recommend. I think I finished this in 2 or 3 days now. I actually just finished it today. This one's of course a bit more of the Hollywood lifestyle, and then this one's more Malibu, but they do give off a similar vibe. But for some reason I want to rate this one a little bit higher, maybe a 9 out of 10. It's not the best storyline I've ever read, but I did really appreciate it as well. I would definitely recommend it. But I can see why people enjoy this book because it does get very deep and still kind of has some twists in it that you're not exactly sure how it's gonna go. And because it's based on the California lifestyle back in the day, I also just love reading types of stories like that, just because I wish I could have seen it like that back in the day. And these are the next 2 books I picked out to read because Devin was wanting to read some as well. So I figured, well, he actually picked this one out, which I'm a little scared to start it just because it looks a little bit creepy. Don't get me wrong, I love a good thriller and twisty, turny vibes in a book, which I definitely think this could for sure have that. And I know nothing about this author, but it is a bit of a bigger book, so I think I'm gonna start this one next so then Devin can read it. So hopefully this is a good one. Let me know if you've heard anything about it. And then same with this one, definitely looks like it could be a bit scary, but I hope it's still a good read. So I have high hopes for these ones. Definitely a different genre than what I've been reading lately. I'll keep you updated on my thoughts about these ones. Also, if you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments down below, or even give me a recommendation of a book that you've read lately that you really liked, because I'm always looking for some new good ones to add to my list. But I'm gonna end off this video here. I hope you enjoyed a little look into a weekend in my life here in California. And if you are not subscribed already and you did end up liking today's video, please be sure to hit that little subscribe button down below, or even just give this video a thumbs up so I know you want to see some more vlog style content like this. But thank you so much for being with me here in this moment, and even clicking on today's video. It means the world to me. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.